What? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 at a 0
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Baka.
It's PhamTV, baby.
Yes, sir.
Episode 210 of the Pham Perspective podcast. You already know where we talk about sports and we talk about all the, little bullshit that happening today.
Right. Sports, entertainment, everything around the world.
So hit that subscribe button with the bell right next to it, so you know when the content coming out. You know what I'm saying? We just last week we opened up some trading cards for the first time, some baseball cards. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the MLB. But it was just the first time some new content coming real soon. It's probably gonna be out by the time you see this. But yeah, that was a dope experience. Just an example of the different content we got on this channel. You know what I'm saying?
Factory.
Definitely a whole
Definitely
bunch
dope.
of the real network. It was a real network. We gotta, we were just working. Being creative, and we appreciate everybody watching though. So hit that subscribe button again. Do that for me. Hit that like button and that notification button. Keep you in tune and get right. You know what I'm saying?
Factory.
Another week in sports, man. Another week in the playoffs. Oh my God, some games too, man.
2 game sevens.
Two game sevens.
As a sport fan, come on, man. Especially if it's not your team. Like, you don't want your team to ever go 0-7. You know what I'm saying? But, as a sports fan, to see 2 game sevens, you know what I'm saying, go down. And shit, both of them was going down to the end, basically, for the most part, too. But to lead off, like I said, we got the defending champs going down to the young Bulls, young Timberwolves, man.
Down goes Frazier. Goes Frazier.
And they came back on them, too.
Yo, that was my favorite game of the playoffs so far. You know why, though?
Why is that?
Because the refs let them play. That was the most physical game I done seen in probably a couple of years of basketball. The refs was just like, nah, this is the playoffs. Go ahead, we not putting it in our hands. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna run each other over. Y'all gonna fight. And it was showing on Denver. They was wore out.
Right.
They was making Jokic work. And he got his shit. He got his 30 and 20, whatever, 30, 18.
To the MVP shit.
But they was making him work. And he was like, and I love that he wasn't crying about it. He was like, all right, that's how I got to play. I guess I got to play like that.
Factory.
Like, he was visibly frustrated that the calls wasn't getting called.
For sure.
But I appreciated that it was the same way on the other side. Because Ant-Man got, like, even though I was reading on the captions on the TV, and they was like, yeah, that was clearly a foul. Like,
yeah, no, for fact.
Like they just chopped his whole arms, and he was like, yo, like I was like, well, they keeping it funky both ways, like at least, you know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
and I was like, I let it is physical, and Ant-Man, he was getting shut down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They was blitzing him and shit.
For sure.
But that boy learned, and he. Look, call me a super fan already or something, but listen, this is my analysis.
Mm-hmm.
He took over it might have not shown on the score, on the box score, even though he had a very, very decent game.
Mm-hmm.
He was controlling that game from that halftime on, particularly the fourth quarter.
Come on, Ant.
Yeah. He was controlling that. Like, every play, the moment he started taking the ball and controlling the off, like, it wasn't just him scoring. It was like the ball was getting to where it needed to get. When he I noticed every time he started seeing the double coming, he'll just quick crossover, and I like how he blitz. Like, he counteracted the blitz. He countered the blitz with a blitz. Like, he quick as hell with that ball.
I ain't quick pause. Shit.
And
super pause.
That whole fourth quarter, he took it over. If you watch that again, you'll see that he was super in control. And even when you hear the mic'd up, he was coaching Mike Conley.
Right.
He was like, yo, when they double me, stay over there, because then he can't double me. That's what he's basically saying. Like, don't sit there. Like,
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I would disagree just a little bit, like you said, as far as Ant being under control. So he was under control and out of control, like almost at the same time. If that makes any sense, because at certain plays, like he'll try to do too much. Like you said, even some calls he didn't get, and he wasn't making shots. It wasn't his night, as far as offensively, but
he still
rebounds
ended up
and
with a plus.
Nah, he didn't get it done.
He didn't get it done.
Nah, he had 16
like
points.
24.
No, 16.
I thought he had 20.
Yeah, he was off, but like you said, he played it on he had a couple steals that led to dunks. He made the right passes to Conley and Daniels, and you know what I'm saying, and let them do their thing as well. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, gave it to the team, count on the team. You know what I'm saying? I had an off night, but I relied on the teammates, made the right pass. Like I said, got the rebound. He ended up with like 9 rebounds or something like that. Like I said, 6 assists. So he was, all around playing good, and he was guarding Murray, in the second half, because Murray had, 24 at halftime? Mm-hmm. Murray was like, this game 7 for real.
Yeah. That goes into it for me, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Of taking over, of controlling in. Because he was like, no, I'm on him. He's not doing anything now. Like,
right.
Like whoever he was checking.
Yeah. No, like I said, he was eating a little bit of both. Like I said, he was getting frustrated on that. He had that's when the game kind of turned. So if you want to say a little under control. In the third, I think he had like 9 in the third. With that comeback. Like I said, they were down 20 in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter to come back and take the lead. You know what I'm saying? Denver role players didn't come up to play, basically.
They did. They disappeared.
Porter
disappeared.
They disappeared. Gordon disappeared. Like, those are the two. That's 3 and 4, like, your top guys on the team.
But I said that, though. Like, when is Aaron Gordon going to go 11 to 12? When is this person going to go? Like, we're going to talk about Indiana game. Yeah. But when the hell... Just the first time ever, they could shoot 67%. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck they shot. You know what I'm saying? But, like, when is that going to happen from that type of player? Honestly, I expected more from Porter Jr., but he probably the only one I expected more from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you expect more from all of them.
Yeah.
Based off what they got.
Factor.
But I'm not expecting that much more. I'm not expecting no games like they just having against them, you know what I'm saying? At all.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I would agree on that aspect. Yeah, like I said, they were all. But Porter had a bad series in general. Like scoring wise, he had like one good game where he dropped his usually 16, like 19 points with 4 threes. He had one of those games, but. Other than that, like he had an off series, and that's one of the keys. Like I said, Denver need him to. Because once he's playing good, that translates to the other side too. Now you're playing good defense. You're not getting frustrated. You're not making a bad foul because you're frustrated that the basket didn't go in on the other end. You know what I mean? Gordon the same way. Like once he's playing good, shit. That confidence go up to the out the roof, especially offensively. Like you know what I'm saying? He in Orlando, like I said, he was okay offensively. But okay,
right?
Yeah, he was never great. He was never like. He's the offensive guy. He's the offensive guy. Yeah. Now he was never that guy. So Denver was like the perfect spot where he's the number 3, sometimes number 4, like I said, behind Porter. So like I said, them two guys had a bad night, man, and that was the game basically. Like I said, and McDaniels came up big again. You know what I'm saying? Dropped what he dropped 30,
23, I think,
something like that. Yeah. He dropped another. He had another good game. Cat got into foul trouble, but then came in. Did his thing. Rudy Gobert
doing too much bullshit, yo.
Rudy Gobert.
Oh my God, Gobert was getting me frustrated like a motherfucker too.
Gobert was just throwing shit up and making it though.
Yeah, I think the whole world said the game was over when that went in.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because it was like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my God, why you give it to Rudy? And then it went in and it was like, what the fuck? Because before that, oh my God, I yelled at the TV like 3 or 4 times with Rudy looking out there looking crazy. Just looking crazy, like he don't know what the fuck he doing, and then he look like he's self-disciplining himself and shit, like yelling at himself, like.
Nah, but between that and like I said, between that rebounds, like I said, eventually we fouling out, but in the free throws, you know what I'm saying, that was big, especially late, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, McDaniels had 23, like I said, Rudy had 13, Cat had 23 with 12 rebounds, so that was big. Like I said, Edwards had 16, 7, and 8. So that's where, you know what I mean? And he played the most minutes, 44 minutes, you know what I mean? Shout out, like I said, again to the Joker. Joker sat out 1 minute in the first half, and that was that. For somebody that you look at, like we always be saying, like, oh, yeah, he don't look like he in shape.
Nah, it look like he was tired of the motherfucker, though. I know him.
Yeah. But I'm saying, look, sit down 1 minute, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Now
to
it's
have
game
30,
7.
30 game 7. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. 34,
I can
19,
respect
and
that.
7. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Murray ended up with 35. Like I said, look, this Aaron Gordon, 4 points.
That's what I'm saying.
4 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 fouls. Where Porter at? Porter, 7 points, 9 rebounds. He still rebounded the game, but like I said, 1 for 6 and 3 point. Like, you know what I mean? That's not gonna happen. And the role players coming off the bench, you got 5 from your bench, 5 points. Only 3 players got in. So like I said, they all these players played 35 minutes plus. Like, we ain't here, it's game 7.
I kept feeling bad because I'm like, yo, I watch it. I'm like, I want Minnesota to win, no doubt. But I kept saying the dude from Rochester on Denver bench. Every time they show Denver bench, I'm like, damn.
You want him to get in?
Yeah, I want like at least a little bit.
Coach.
Yeah,
Put me in, coach.
the one that went to Penn State.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, man, shout out to the Wolves.
That was a great series.
Great because it was up and down.
A little bit of everything.
It was up and down as far as
Blowouts.
like Minnesota go up 2. The world like, oh shit, Denver is over. What?
Denver
Minnesota
3
about
straight.
to win everything. To, oh shit, this is the chance. I'm sorry that we doubted you. To like, okay, I still rock with Minnesota because I picked them over whoever, and Minnesota pulled it
Bust a
out.
cap the next game.
And like I said, and
they
they
beat
showed,
them by 45 the next game.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And it shows this is that was the biggest step I think they probably that they needed and they wanted for like just that team in general to be down 20 game 7 on the road. You know what I'm saying? And beginning to start the third quarter.
The biggest deficit
You know what I'm
ever.
saying? Yeah, man.
It was 11 before that.
11? Come on, man. 20? You down 20 and you ain't really having the best night. You might think it's over.
Yeah,
But they fought and they scratched.
Oh shit! It looks super solid.
They
Man. It
clawed.
looks super solid.
You know what I mean? All that Wolves talk, you know what I'm saying? Clawed.
But they got a
Got
matchup.
it. Yeah.
They got a matchup. And Edwards already said it. He told Charles Barkley, bring your ass. Well, you talking to Kyrie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he said he ready to check Kyrie. He ready to shut him down.
Yeah, shout out to the Dallas Mavericks for taking, beating. They went 6 though, right?
They went 6.
Yeah, Dallas beating
OKC.
OKC in 6. And it's like you said, the refs kind of Shea fouled him, but they could have went back and forth, you know what I mean, on that call. You know what I'm saying?
I seen it. I seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they could have went back and forth on that call.
It
but
was iffy. It was one of those like, damn, you called
like he
that.
had the ball, but
You
pause.
called that.
But it went down and slapped his hand still, whatever. So sometimes they do call it if he hit the basketball first.
As opposed to the Minnesota series when I seen somebody shoot the 3 and the dude come and high five the shit out of him and they ain't called nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
That's why I said it's a give and take. Right.
Like a 3-pointer. I said, damn. Like you ain't call that foul.
Right. And like you said, in that going back to the Minnesota, like so it was like 2 calls that changed the game where the ref was like, okay, we're gonna let y'all play. They missed the call on I think Minnesota, and then they came back and somebody did an offensive
pity
pick.
pot.
Yeah.
Pity
After
pot.
that,
The
like you said,
commentator
they
out
let
there
it-
called that
yeah.
again too.
After that, they just let the shit rock out. Like, okay, we just gonna let y'all fucking rock out. It's game 7. Y'all playing physical, and we gonna rock out. But yeah, like I said, Dallas took care of the young OKC Thunder. You know what I'm saying? At home, so that was pretty cool for Dallas. You know what I mean? Kyrie and all them cats. You know what I'm saying? To get to this stage, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially like I said, Kyrie for going through all the problems he had like the last 4 or 5 years since basically he left Cleveland. Like it hasn't been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That great, you know what I'm saying? As like getting to the stage. And then Luka, everybody been expecting Luka to get to that stage.
They were wondering when. You know what I'm saying? Wondering when. Well, he been there a couple times, but
the Eastern Conference? Western Conference?
I think he been there a couple times.
I think one time. I think that was time
This
with Brunson,
might
right?
be his second time,
Yeah.
but still, like the beauty about these playoffs is this Final Four is that it's going to be one of these young stars is going to get their first ring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One of these.
Different. Last 4 years, last 4 championships.
You know what I'm saying?
Last 4 winners. Different winners.
Yeah.
So that's good. But yeah, like I said, it's good to see that. Like I said, they took care of the Thunder. The Thunder, I think the Thunder. I say just a quick analogy on the Thunder overall since they lost. Like I said, Dallas. Denver will be all right. Maybe defending champs. They might add a bench scorer. You know what I mean? They might probably miss Bruce Brown over there. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the bench, getting busy. So, but they'll be all right. OKC, I think, you run it back. You know what I'm saying? They got some high draft picks again. And then if that doesn't work out, then you got to add another veteran over there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I thought they had that with Haywood over there. You know what I'm saying? He came in mid-season. He barely sniffed the playoffs.
I was about to say,
I thought he would have came in and, got 20 minutes or something, to help that team out. But, yeah, they're a young team that, like I said, they're on the rise. But at the same time, it's like we might need that other superstar to help Shai. You know what I'm saying? SGA over there for sure, because he dropping 30. He the most consistent. Check do his thing, but Check can go. He can disappear though real quick too. Mm-hmm. Like you be like, yo, you
too big to be disappearing though.
Yeah, like you 7 foot and we look at the box score. You got three rebounds. Like nah, bro, we need you to get down low. And that comes with being in the league longer. You know what I'm saying? Building a little more muscle.
Man, he technically a rook.
Technically, that's what I'm saying. So next year, you'll see. You know how they be doing the next year photos like they did with Jalen Williams and stuff. Like he was a little scrawny a little last year and came back grown ass man, and that was part of the reason why the Thunder took that next step. So I think Check do that same thing, and like I said, you'll see, and then you add a veteran, then they'll be all right.
How do you feel about Stephen A. not showing up to the interview with Kyrie on the post game?
That went over my head. He didn't show up. He's supposed to show up?
Well, they said he was there in the pregame, and then when Kyrie came for the post game interview, he wasn't sitting at the table.
Oh, shame. What they said?
What
you think? I mean, did you hear the reasoning why he wasn't there?
Stephen A's history is.
Yeah, I know him and Kyrie be bumping heads.
Yeah, he said a lot of bullshit. He told Kyrie to retire. He think he retired.
Yeah.
There was just a lot of people pointing out like where he was at because he was right there. You could have talked to him, and he making it to the Western Conference Finals and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And where you was at, and I don't think he said anything. He might. You know what I'm saying? He got his own network and all that now. So now every time he see himself trending. He addressed it. You know what I'm saying? He addressed it.
That's what I said. That's why it went over my head. I ain't see it.
He'll probably address it. It'll probably be a video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna look into it a little more, but I didn't hear nothing.
I feel I always been on Kyrie's side. You know what I'm saying? You got that old ass video in your basement when that shit first started, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact.
That was like 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Check that out. At least 3 years ago for sure. Check that out. I was on the riots, man. Shit, for real.
But you already know. I said him and Luka is just dangerous together, especially if they both on. And that series they wasn't both on.
That's the scary part.
I didn't know PJ Washington was alright like that.
That's the scary part.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was a vital part of their offense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
PJ get buckets though. He's a big the stretch fours as they is now. Like he shoot threes. Like he's 6'9", 6'10", but he like to shoot them threes. You know what I'm
saying? The thing is, right? I see Luka as a Jokic. Like Luka not gonna be off every game, or Luka almost never gonna be off. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get his 30-point triple-double damn near.
Yeah, his totals don't be off.
Yeah,
like he had a bad the scoring wise wasn't that great, but every game. But when you look at the box score, like we always say, when you look at that box score,
he gonna fill that motherfucker up.
He filling that motherfucker up, nigga. You see, like I said, 13 assists, 7 rebounds. Like you said, if it 19 points, shit. To me, that's fantastic. But the Luka numbers, he dropped it. He averaged 29, 30.
He averaged 35 this year.
You know what I'm saying? So if he dropped 22, you like, damn, he had a bad night.
Yeah.
But then you look at 13 assists, 9 rebounds. You know what I mean? With all the other stuff he doing, and he been banged up too. You know what I'm saying?
So you know that movie, right? With Anthony Edwards that he made, right?
Yeah.
And they just said he just basically played the movie out, right? But then he going against another white boy the same way, like.
Right.
So is it the same movie? Is he gonna get Luka out of there too?
Luka.
You know what I'm saying? And they gonna laugh in Luka's face too, because he gonna check Kyrie. I think personally, he might fuck up Kyrie.
Yeah, I think so.
He might lock him down.
I think so. I personally think so. If he's matching up on Kyrie, I think Kyrie here for a long series. Because I say that, with all due respect, Jalen Williams and them cats was holding Kyrie down too. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know what I mean? Let's see. Hold on real quick. Yeah, just to bust that down. Like, Kyrie didn't have a good series.
Yo, Kyrie got a lot of handles, yo.
That's a fact.
Kyrie got supreme handles, elite.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the hand. His layup package is still like every layup is a tough layup. Like no matter how pretty it is, he do a lot of work to get his points.
That's a fact. Right?
You know
he be doing a lot of moves, like,
and people just be right there. Like you're not doing anything until you start driving and shit. So you just did a lot.
So like I said,
to get your points.
Right. So
I think Ant gonna lock him up, and then I think he gonna lock him up so much that eventually, if Luka start turning up, Ant gonna be like, all right, let me get Luka.
No, but that's when he got Daniels. Like I said, Daniels. They got KD. We got Daniels. Like, yeah, we'll see. I think Daniels will be on them, like, for the most part. So Michael Conley got checked. Who's the 3 over there? So you got Kyrie.
They got the 6th man in the year. He's a 6th man. He coming off the bench. So Nas Reed.
No, that's for Minnesota. I'm talking about for Dallas. Who's they? I'm talking about they starting lineup. I'm trying to think. Otherwise, though, let me break down Kyrie's Oklahoma series. Like I said, he had basically every other game. So the first game he had 21 and 3. Then he had 9, 3 and 11. Then 22, 5 and 7. Then 9, 1 and 9. 12, 2 and 4. 22, 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? And they won the series in 6. So he ain't had the best series at all. But hold on, I want to see something else though too. We should keep him with that one.
They started lineup, right?
Yeah,
the roster.
I'm looking at that roster. Yeah,
or the last game stats, and it will show the. I think. The
that's what I'm about to look. Yeah, I like to look at the just in general. It'll show it.
Is it PJ?
Because it's PJ, Daniel Gafford, Kyrie, and Luka.
Daniel who?
Gafford, the big man.
That might be where they lose right there.
Not Gafford, he's a beast out there.
Word.
Yeah, they be doing his thing. That's another trade. That's the trade. They did 2 trades. They got PJ and they got Daniel Gafford. Oh, Derrick Jones Jr.
Oh yeah,
that's your boy.
Oh yeah,
he would play for Chicago too. And I'm saying I think that's who Michael Conley might check because he might start on Luka.
He gonna jump over Michael Conley.
Yeah, that's true. He's an old vet though. He might, you know what I mean?
He gonna
pull the chair on, yeah. Or like I said, he start off on Luka, and then when they rotate and they do the picks or whatever, then Jalen Daniels will jump on him. But
I think it's gonna be
gonna be a good series though.
What we said, man, it's scary when they love to play defense, man. It's scary when the team loves to play defense.
Right.
Cause that mean I feel like the refs like it. They gonna let them. I feel like they gonna check them ratings and be like, "Yo, that was a good ass game," and they gonna be like, "Yo, call that shit the same way." I was watching that game like, "Yo, this is '90s basketball right here."
Not that Minnesota one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, 90% though. You in the 90s, but 90%. Because there was some calls you be like, God damn, wait for they were calling. But yeah, for the most part, it was a good physical game though for sure. Like I said, it wasn't no, niggas just shooting threes. It was physical.
If you drive through the team, everybody hit your hands.
Yeah, offensive rebound, defense. Yeah, it was on that aspect. It was a physical game for sure.
All right, well, let's go to the East Coast, man.
East Coast. Well, we already know Boston and. They already beat.
They was comfy. They playing tonight.
Yeah, they playing tonight.
Obviously.
Yeah, they playing tonight against the Pacers. Pacers beat the Knicks in 7, man.
It surprised me. Yeah, I mean it didn't at the end. And
that's what I said at the end.
Hindsight,
in hindsight, it didn't. But like New York, just the injury bug.
They disintegrated. They disintegrated.
It's like when Thanos taking half of the motherfuckers just start fading. At least half of the asses start fading and shit, Jake.
You knew something was wrong though in that press conference when old boy was eating chicken. Josh Hart was eating the chicken wings, and Brunson was like, "Yo, don't ever do this again. Look forward." And he went, "Why you mad at me?" I was like, "Oh, he taking them serious and he playing. This shit is over."
Like I said, man, like I said, the injury bug just got them, man. And it still took them 7. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Indiana's you don't know what team you're going to get, you know what I'm saying? Exciting offensive-wise.
The injury bug ate their pause. But.
Yeah, what you got to think. Coming into the series in general, they already, Randall's gone for, Mitchell Robinson was gone. So we already knew that. But then you lose OG. Then Hart get hurt. Brunson been banged up the whole series.
And then he got hurt.
And he broke his shit, literally. You know what I mean?
His foot was hurt, and then he broke his hand.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That shit crazy. You know what I mean? So,
this is war. That's your boy. Your boy be putting players through war, ending their careers early.
Listen, man. Tibbs is a great coach, but he run motherfuckers hard. But that's why people love to play for them too. Like, you got to have that. Go check out the will to win. You got to have that will to go play for Tibbs. Like, motherfuckers, just like they were saying, like, oh, which star or whatever should go for Tibbs. I think they're good if they're healthy. I think they could be anybody if they're healthy. You know what I mean? But Tibbs definitely running. That's why Jimmy was back and forth. Like, I like to run, but this nigga be running too hard sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I said, D Rose, that shit was crazy. He should have been out the game, but Tibbs like to,
Play the whole game.
Play the whole game. And that's how, eventually that's what happened to Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Played like the most minutes ever and like goddamn
broke down
playoff history. And
it's weird though. I mean, that shows like how much intensity plays into it for real, because you go to a beach and somebody gonna play 8,000 games in a row and they're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? They playing one game every couple days, and they can't play the full 48 because of the competition they playing against. They blood pressure is all the way up the whole game because
all the way up.
They senses is all the way up.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Intensity really play a factor, son. That should kill you. Like.
That's a fact.
And they broke down.
Broke down. That's what all the great players that are contact players like that fall to the ground, they break down after a while. Like I said, D Rose, D Wade, like them type of cats that go hard to the rim and be falling on the ground for loose balls and all that. Yeah, eventually this shit gonna catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, respect to the Pacers. You know what I mean? They won Game 7 in New York. Like I said,
what's the score in that game right now? What's the score in that? Because
I just had it.
I want to see what the Pacers are doing, because the Pacers is number 1 scoring team in the league.
Yeah, now it's a close game. It is. Just had to refresh that.
I'm about to say, don't really sleep on them. You can't.
It's 77-75 in the third quarter.
Who?
Celtics.
See, like,
so it's about to be. They about to both score 100.
Yeah. But the thing, like, what I was gonna say is, like, you can't really sleep on it. Like, everybody thinking Boston got a clear run.
No, hell no.
But you can't sleep on the Pacers. Number 1 offense. If they shooting the lights out. Obviously, they just shot 67% in the playoff game. Bro, like, nobody missed more than 3 shots, I don't think.
Come on, man. Them niggas was hitting anything.
Yo, it was unbelievable, yo.
That's what I was talking about with the.
It was unbelievable. I was
watching, frustrated. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What? You like, yo, DiVincenzo was playing like fucking Kobe, yo.
Right.
Like,
but like 35 some shit.
39. He almost dropped the 40 piece. Like, yo, my dog went out. My other dog hurt. It's on me. And then he see him come down. He shoot 3. He shoot 9 threes. Bang! They come back down. They shoot a 3. Fuck! Like
that's what exactly how it was. Boom! They shoot a fucking 3. Boom! We make a layup. Boom! They make a layup fast. Boom! We miss a shot. They make a 3. Yeah, that's how it was.
Like, yo.
They turned around and Indiana was scoring already. Like, God damn, we ain't even had a chance to celebrate.
Like, bro, the only reason that game was close is because DiVincenzo came out and he went superstar mode.
No, that's a fact.
It's my turn.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But
that, and like I said, everybody else was playing. They were trying to play tough.
they was shooting like 45-point blowout.
They was just shooting. Yeah, they was just shooting. And at that point, like you said, like, I'm fucking chucking. Fuck it. I'm the best player on the team. At the moment, nigga, we down 15, 20.
I'm the 8th man in this motherfucker, realistically.
I'm shooting, nigga. Everything. Everything. Fuck that. Nigga, I ain't coming out the game shooting. Anything. I don't care what y'all talking about.
Shout out to him, though.
Yeah, so he went out guns blazing, literally. And like I said, the Pacers took care of business. They're playing a tight one tonight against Boston or whatever, but
Halliburton, you know what I'm saying? They made it to the in-season tournament final and shit. Right. So it might be some underlying thing, disappointment from the Celtics because they already got 17 of them Jones. You know what I'm saying? Let the new kids on the block, you know what I'm saying, show and prove. The NBA maybe show and prove that, hey, Indiana was supposed to be there. There wasn't no fluke in the end season. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
You never know. That's why
the NBA script.
That's why you play the game.
It's the NBA script.
Nah, ain't no script.
I don't know. With this one. It's movie time. Son.
So,
movie time.
So, getting to the hot and gritty.
What you think
Who you got in this series?
I'm about to say, what you think about the Celtics, though? Like, before we pick, what you think about the Celtics? Because
Celtics is wishy-washy. Wishy-washy.
And why do we feel like that about them for so long?
Because
they paying $900 million to two players.
Because going back to you talking about 17, when the last time they got that won 2000 something? And before that, when the last time they won something?
Anything's possible.
And before that, when the last time they?
Very right.
Exactly. So it's been a long time for the assets.
Bill Russell won on them.
And also, them niggas went to 90,000 Eastern Conference championship. Right? Since the Tatum and Brown era, they've been there. Every year. They there. Overachieved with the young team, Kyrie over there. Overachieved again with the young team, Brown.
The coach.
The coach. Tatum. Marcus Smart. Like, they was grinding. Got to the championship. Came up short. Jaylen, Brown did his thing. Tatum struggled a little bit. Lost to Golden State. Boom, they did that shit last year. Underdog, Heat, grind, beat them in 7. So, everybody still will pick them.
Jason Tatum yammed on the Brown. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's a rookie.
In the playoffs, yeah. Exactly.
We thought he was about to be the next Kobe.
Right. He nice.
They play too comfortable, man. They kind of too good as a whole team because they playing too comfortable. They sleep. My
nigga, they overall, like, when healthy and everything, they're the best team.
Yeah.
And that's why I picked them in the offseason. I'm like, yo, they got Porzingis over there. What's the cat they picked up? Drew Holiday came. Like, White was already getting busy.
If they smack,
come on, man.
If they smack Indiana, then I might believe that might be their year.
Yeah.
But they don't look like they smacking them.
Nah, but it could be one game. No, they ain't playing like a week.
I know.
But at the same time, they're known for doing some Chuck shit, where they'll give up a game and he'd be like,
that shit was whack.
Why they give up a game at home to these niggas? So, you know what I mean? They known for that. But
they known for being do or die by the 3.
Right. No, they definitely do or die for sure. You know what I mean? But like I said, they looking good. So far, points-wise, they need to stop. Indiana's known for fucking scoring points. So, it's all about adjustments, too. Game by game. It's the playoffs. You're playing the same team in 2 nights or 3 nights or whatever. So, see what the adjustments. But, going to predictions, I will have the Boston Celtics in 5.
In 5?
I got 5.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. It might be one game.
I was leaning 6. I was leaning 6 games. 6 games and shit. Just because, Indiana is a great home team, but I think, especially if Boston take care of these 2 home games, I just think that first game at Indy, they might blitz them. But after that, I think Boston just sink in, and take care of business. You know what I'm saying? Who you got?
I'm gonna go the opposite of you, man. I'm gonna just go with the underdog. I'm gonna go with the sleeper. I think they might, Indiana might sneak in there. into the finals. And they might even do it in 6.
You got the Pacers? Pacers in 6. I got Boston in 5.
I like that.
Yeah, no. Like I said. Yeah, no. Like I said, Boston at least prove that they could,
That's what we hope, I guess.
that they could at least get to somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers is just that team that you still can't believe in them. But if they win, you'd be like, okay, they was playing hot. They shot the lights out literally in Madison Square Garden. You know what I mean? They get them type of games.
Always take momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Always take momentum.
For sure.
You know
That's what I'm saying.
But
The first 2 games are definitely big for Indiana.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I might be completely wrong.
Yeah. We don't know. We don't got all the facts. We not even in on that. We don't know. We're not playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, if Boston do smack them though, then I might be like, all right, maybe this is their year.
Yeah.
But they gonna have to play a dog from the West though.
No, that's what I'm saying. You still can't say this the year. It's the year that they went.
I think Minnesota's their best matchup though. Like as far as entertainment wise for the fans.
For the fans, you think?
Yeah, I think Minnesota is definitely better.
Yes and no. I would agree.
Because besides Luka and Kyrie, I don't think everybody else got the star power.
No, they don't.
That Minnesota has built up this playoff run.
They don't at all.
Yeah.
At all. Because
I'm talking about just like entertainment wise, y'all. This not even sports. This is the entertainment part. I'm talking about just watching the game and being entertained by the game.
Yeah.
Minnesota has they role players that built up a bigger name than.
Yeah, no, you still got Luka though. Luka is different.
But I'm saying,
I know you got the momentum of Minnesota taking care of the Nuggets and Anthony Edwards out there talking shit, but Luka still bring that star power. But
I'm talking about the rest of them.
But me as a sports fan and somebody that watched like the games, Minnesota would be a better matchup playing wise. Cause I've watched Boston versus Dallas, and Dallas didn't stand a chance. And the game that I watched, 1 or 2 games that I watched, like talk them out from start to finish.
I might be wrong, but I'm thinking height wise.
Boston bust their ass. You thinking height wise?
I'm thinking height wise.
Nah, because
even match up more.
Dallas. Let me see, Minnesota.
Because Nas Reed, I didn't even know he was 7 foot.
Minnesota would be taller than Boston.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they'll be taller than Boston. Dallas would be matchup basically style.
But if Porzingis playing, you know what I'm saying? They at least have something close.
Yeah. Nah, KP, you know what I mean, going to see that's how he worked. KP is scheduled to be back by game 4.
Yeah,
that's if they even need him. If they're up 2-0 or 3-0, he's not gonna play game 4. You know what I'm saying? If they're up 2-1, he's not. I don't think he'll play 2. Now you can rest. Now you can rest. Now you can rest. Now you can rest. Okay, we got this. But they want him for
But then if Indiana win though, right? This gonna make my West pick obvious. I think Minnesota's still better if Indiana win. Because it's the best offense versus the best defense.
I don't think what you call a stand chance. Nobody like that.
What you mean?
Like Indiana, like if we're like ranking the 4 teams here.
You think they 4?
They're 4.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If we just ranking it that way, now we can make our picks.
I had to make a case for my pick. I couldn't pick Indiana and just talk about how Boston match up in the finals.
Yeah. Nah, be okay. Right. So you're defending your pick.
Yeah.
So matchup wise,
they're the number 1 offense.
Matchup wise, they match up better with Dallas. Height wise, because going back to height wise, that's why this matchup is okay for Indiana versus Boston, because they're not all that tall. You know what I'm saying? Like Turner, Siakam, but shit, Jason Tatum, same height almost as Siakam. And then you got, you know what I mean, Al Horford. You get him and Turner kind of the same style of game. They like to shoot threes.
Yep.
They big man, but they like to shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? So that matchup is good. So they'll match up good with Dallas, but if they match up with Minnesota, that's a whole different ball game, because you shut Hallenberg down, like that team is over. Like Hallenberg ain't really involved. Yeah. Like when he wasn't involved in the first couple of Knicks games, he ain't doing shit. Like he exploded at home. You know what I'm saying?
He got that little weird shot. Though.
Yeah, that weird shot be going in. It goes in. But shit is weird as shit. It's ugly as a motherfucker, but that motherfucker go in. When he's hot. He's hot, though.
It's like a Sean Marion shot, but he don't really jump with it. Like,
yeah, it's weird.
he just...
like you said, that bitch
it's going.
Like you said, that motherfucker.
And he watched that motherfucker like he bowling. Like he just...
Right. And from the side, right. He be leaning to the side and shit. That's a fact. I should be like, you make that motherfucker.
Word.
Shout out to them motherfuckers. But like I said, going to the West, you know what I mean? What you got for the West?
Nah, I just said two
you
instances,
Minnesota.
man. Minnesota. I'm not good at Anthony Edwards. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fan. Like, it's obviously, you know what I'm saying, we watching and maybe one of the old heads make a run next year, you know what I'm saying, and be like, what y'all talking about? But it's obviously we watching kind of a passing of the torch right now, of all the young guns.
That's
my favorite young gun.
This the next up.
Yeah, that's the one that stand out. That's like, okay, if I, because even with LeBron, remember anybody asked my favorite player, it was like a default for me, LeBron. Like, it's because that's who I talk about. That's who I watch. That's who I follow. That's who I'm watching his career.
Yeah.
And Edward just took that.
Took that for you?
That, like, yeah, it switched from, like, okay, that's my next dog. I ain't got to wait a couple years no more type shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, that's the next dog for me. And that's, you know, that might be biased or whatever, but I'm going to still keep it funky. I don't care.
Nah, nigga, that's what you like. That's what you like. I'm
going to still keep it funky, though. I just like how they all play, like, right now. Like, that's the entertaining game I want to watch. I like that game.
Facts.
I don't like I fuck with Luka and Kyrie, but it's a lot of ISO. Try to do something.
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's the young guns, and I want, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to say it too because, just like Ant said, fuck your 9 years. Like, Tom's been playing 9 years.
Yeah, he's not young.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I definitely had that thought. Like, he's not fucking young. They need to stop acting like he a kid.
Yeah, like fucking 9 years.
He's 28.
So 9 years. Then you got Gobert that been to the Utah. Them niggas been in the fucking every year been in the fucking playoff, but just not doing anything. So that's not young and that's experience. Conley went for fucking Memphis, nigga, all them years, nigga. He
Mad
old as a
years.
bitch
He
too.
old as fuck.
Right, he old as a motherfucker too.
Yo, we fuck with you though, Conley.
Right. Anderson coming off the bench, like that motherfucker played for the Spurs. Like, you know what I mean? Went to the playoffs. Like, he probably got a championship.
I swore that was Michael Carter Williams.
That's like, you know how they be like, what did he say? Like when they be comparison shit. Like when something be like high and then something be like the bootleg one. He like the bootleg of like Michael Porter. Yeah.
Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah. He's like the bootleg version of shit like that.
I was like, yo, my boy out here, so he got signed. Oh shit! Wait.
Yeah, that's a motherfucker.
Why his name not long on the back? Pause.
That was a motherfucker that went from rookie of the year
to 0.
He went to, God damn, nigga, what the fuck happened to you? He was all good. Damn, homie.
In high school, you was the man, homie.
And rookie of the year, you was the man, homie. You won the rookie of the year.
Syracuse.
That nigga went to Philly. That motherfuckers traded that nigga like 2 years later. That was crazy, son. How you won rookie of the year, though? Nigga had a triple-double like the first game of the year. First game ever.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, he traded that nigga.
Gone. We don't know where he at.
I forgot what they traded him for, too. But that shit was crazy.
Bag chip.
Probably. It's most of the time it is.
States of Philly.
Most of the time
State
it is.
Philly.
Like I said, most of the time it is for fucking some nothing.
You know, a state Philly and a state sub not the same thing, right?
Say it again?
A state Philly and a state sub ain't the same thing.
It's not the same thing?
Yeah. They said
Explain to me.
Nah, cause they said
so we both got Minnesota. Let's go there. I got Minnesota, but I got Minnesota in 7. I won't be surprised if Luka, you know, that's my favorite player in the league right now. Take over, you know what I'm saying, and take that shit out for sure.
You gonna drag that motherfucker out?
Yeah. Shit, we gotta go. What's okay? Talking about the steak sandwich. What's the, you know, a good ass steak sandwich spot in Rochester, New York?
I know some decent ones, I guess. I don't know. Like we got, like we're gonna go on a hunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's go on one. I mean, let's do the research and go to a place and review their steak sandwich.
Let's do it. Let's do a few of them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can do a few, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know a couple spots.
Okay.
I think. But it gotta be some new spots though. You know
that's what I'm saying.
Gotta be some new
Yeah.
spots too.
We can start with the old reliable and type.
Yeah,
do
some hood stores.
Do some start from old reliable, and then we could work with some hood store. Like we could do a DeBellas, and then we could do a hood store one.
They always say the hood store got the best one.
You know what I'm saying though? We could do a DeBellas, and we could do a hood store one.
We already know it's gonna be better though. I think.
Yeah, exactly. You think you had chicken Philly before?
Nah, I haven't. I always
chicken Philly good.
I know. I always
yeah.
imagined it. It's probably like what, chicken Alfredo on the sandwich.
Nah, it tastes good. It's just a different taste.
That's pretty much what it is, though.
Yeah. It's good. It's good.
I put chicken Alfredo in the quesadilla before.
Yeah, quesadilla.
Fire.
I just had what I forgot. I had some type of
Fire.
chicken. I had some type of chicken with the Olive Garden.
Imagine the chicken from the chicken Alfredo, like just this, with Alfredo sauce, and
Yeah, with a little bit of sauce. Yeah.
And the cheese with the quesadilla, throw it in the quesadilla, fry that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Fire.
You had a ravioli, nigga. Basically, fried ravioli with chicken in it, nigga. Basically.
Yeah, it's out pocket.
Yeah, definitely go try the things there, which is for sure. But yeah, like I said, man, definitely Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals in the NBA, man. Like I said,
That's because a steak Philly from Philly, they don't got ball sauce and shit over there.
they don't got both.
So we got steak subs. We making the sub we putting the ball sauce.
That's why you said that's the difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my boy TC, he said this on Facebook one time. And he kind of went viral. So I gotta give him his props for it because it was not original idea. He said Rochester the only city that think they could go to Philly and tell them how to make a steak sub.
Hey, man.
And I ain't really had a good steak sub in Philly. I ain't gonna lie. The few times I've been there,
It was cool.
it was alright, but it wasn't crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. That's like when we went to New York and got chopped cheese. Like, it was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
when
when
get it from the right spot.
that was nah. I mean, that wasn't the hood spot, but probably not the right spot.
Yeah, I'm saying. You know, that's what they gonna say.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. Right. But I got my shit was I don't know where the fuck in Philly, but it was deep in the. I was from
in
Dominican little area. Yeah, so it was. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know. Who definitely got me hungry as a motherfucker now.
Hey.
Got me hungry now.
Hey.
You know, look for some joints.
New content all the way.
Right, new content on the way for sure. Talking about new stuff, right? So you know, we've been big on this. You know, women taking over, WNBA taking over, right?
Yo, they're different. We could go into that discussion a little bit.
Yeah. So you know, we got the two star ladies coming in, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Rookies and all that. You got Caitlin Clark. She did start old for her.
Yeah.
But you know, the off the fields, off the court, sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she signed. She the first person since Jordan to get a sneaker, and she got a Wilson deal. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Caitlin Clark for that. You know
that means she got her own signature basketball. You know what I'm saying? So that means,
like I said, always market yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? She's nice on the court. She getting it together. They coming close. They starting to gel.
That part.
She's
still playing like a chicken with her head cut off.
Yeah. She getting it, but she getting it together though.
Yeah.
Like it's getting.
She's taking less shots.
Yeah, taking less shots, taking out the most wild shot.
Yeah.
But she also seen the difference. Cause me, just as a casual fan looking, we ain't back in Iowa. We ain't back in you playing LSU or you know one of these college teams. These grown women.
So old girl B Stewie.
They be doing the shit out of these picks out there.
Yeah,
right?
B Stewie. That's B Stewie. That's 4-time UConn champion.
Yeah, nah, but a lot of them been like, yo.
But she the main one though. When they was talking
when she
about,
caught her, yeah.
I'm saying she the main one that when they were saying Caitlin Clark the best college basketball player ever, she was like, yo, I got 4 chips and I'm 4-time player of the year type shit. What you talking about?
Right.
So that's why she set that pick like that.
Okay.
But I brought it up though. I wanted to talk about that because fucking Mace. It is what it is. He saw the video of it. He was like, damn, she big though. Like, she big as a motherfucker. Like, she need to stay away from her.
Right. Press charges and shit, right?
He ain't realize how...
No, right. That's
Brianna Stewart, the problem. Like, and I was thinking about that one day. I'm like, yo, like the world totally forgot. It's like one or two WNBA players that could really dunk that motherfucker.
Right.
Though. Like,
Right.
like, like legit.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, it's just going back to Caitlin, like you said, just bringing that light to it. Like you said, Mace, like, oh shit, god damn, you know what I'm saying, for real. And then at the same time, like you said, it brings out the fight. And
she to do AI type shit. Like,
oh, we marking this. We playing the Fever. We playing. Look, nigga know the Fever. I didn't know Indiana name until she got on that fucking team. Respectfully,
and they all four.
You know what I'm saying? Word. Fever. Like,
sold out though.
We checking this motherfucking box. Yeah, we playing harder. We doing everything. We trying to show out against this, and that's where a lot of the wins coming from too. Cause she trying to do her thing, figure it out, and these teams coming in like. They think they're going to win. Like, we're going to show them, you know what I mean? They playing lights out, you know what I
ain't
mean?
going to lie. Oh, like I said, 0-4 sold out. And every other day I see a post talking about, a tweet or something. Talking about, came downstairs, saw my granddad watching WNBA. Caitlin Clark made her mark. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, man.
Every other day I see a post like that, yo.
Come on, man. Come on.
They be on TV and I be like, yo, they playing? All right, let me check them out.
If she played 10 years, I'd give my daughter a jersey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, type shit. For real. Like, she doing her thing out there.
Nah, you got to get the Caitlin Clark throwback, though.
Throwback?
She going to have a throwback.
No, I'd be fired, though. Right? Like I said, I'll rock one. I ain't going to pay for one, but, you know.
What was the other
free
rookie
99.
You talking about another rookie too, right?
Yeah. Now I was talking about Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be part owner of the DC Power, man.
That was a different move. I was like, damn, that's the NIL money that she don't switch because that wasn't no NBA money.
That's that Reebok money too. You know what I'm saying? All kind of joint. Like I said, it's thinking out of the box. And I shout out to you know what I mean for both of them. Well, Caitlin got the power in general, and Reese got the power, but she also got whoever her agent, whoever you know what I'm saying, a financial advisor. Like, yo, making moves, you know, kick. They all getting that from that LeBron tree, like.
And this is too another in show of the evolution of WNBA too. They got the upcoming games with the pictures of the players and superstars and shit with the NBA playoffs.
Come on, man.
Like,
come on, man.
Like, yeah, tune in to the superstar because
man.
They definitely treating them like superstars. And shout out, we skipped over one of the rookies too. Then look how we tapped in. Look how tapped in I'm in, right? How tapped in I am.
Yeah, I saw the Caitlin Clark. That's what I'm saying. What happened?
We skipped over one of the rookies when we was first talking about them in their first debut. Cameron Brink in LA. You know what I'm saying? She actually had a great first game, 4 or 6 with 11 points, but she had blocks. She's 6'4" out there. And I think Steph Curry like her godbrother or something.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
So, and they on the team talking about shit. She gonna be nice.
Like I saw her, like you know what I'm saying, whatever.
I didn't think she gonna be that nice.
Yeah, but now like she popping up on my timeline like a motherfucker. I'm like, God, who? They're like, oh, that's the chick. That's the okay. All right, yeah. I remember seeing her in college a couple games. She came on in the draft. Now she throwing out first pictures in the Dodgers game. Like you said, taking pictures with people and stuff like
Met
that.
Gala and
interviews and shit. Yeah,
go?
And going back to that, bringing that star power. Now, come on, you got WNBA at the Met Gala showing out. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, shout out to the women, man, out here. You know what I'm saying? Even the runways, they was doing that thing last year. But now, the spotlight on them, runways even fire.
Yo, I'm so tapped in.
That's not even a word.
I'm so tapped in. I ain't gonna lie. I got a WNBA crush.
Who you got?
Oh, the girl from Connecticut that she was locking down Caitlin. She was locking Caitlin up. She was putting a sticky on her paw. What?
Ooh.
Her name Dejanay Carrington.
Oh, he got the name, nigga.
Carrington.
He got the name. Trey got the name.
Oh, she fired. Oh,
Trey got the name. Look at Trey got the name. You know he tapped in. And he know he got a crush. You know the name. Well, you got a crush. You know the first and last name.
Did you heard?
Who heard?
Well, her Instagram name is her first name. So
even easier for you to follow her. You liking every post.
What mad post? She posted highlights on the story. I'm liking them too.
On the story? Ooh, yeah.
Like I like your basketball game, shorty.
Right. He on the story liking shit? Yeah, he on that. You single, ladies, you single. Holla at him, man. Eddie J, man.
You heard?
For the show, man. Yeah. All right, man. So keeping it just in the playoff aspect. You know what I'm saying? We got the NBA playoff. We also got the tap in real quick hockey. So you got the Eastern and Western Conference. You know what I mean? You got New York Rangers versus the Carolina Panthers. Not the Carolina Panthers. The Florida Panthers. You know what I'm saying? In the Eastern Conference. And you got the Dallas Stars versus the Edmonton Oilers, man. Definitely shout out to them teams for
I
sure.
got Edmonton.
Got Edmonton? I got the Stars. I like the
Dallas.
Stars. I like the Stars low key. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, like I wasn't tapped in all. You know, we from New York, so if you don't know fucking hockey, it was like whatever.
Playing a game.
But my hockey team is the LA Kings from Wayne Gretzky.
Okay.
Because only reason why, because it was Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Bo Jackson had the Pro Stars. They had the cartoons. I was like, oh, Wayne Gretzky. I like the Kings, you know what I'm saying? So I always stuck with the Kings. But then I like the little Dallas Stars. They was like an expansion team coming in doing their thing. Then the Rangers, you know, we from New York. That's like the next thing. Like that ain't our team. We'll root for them when we can, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah. So I'm gonna take the Rangers and the Stars, man, to meet in the finals.
And Edmonton, and then the Rangers.
Edmonton and the Rangers. Okay. There you go. That's our quick hockey update. Also, something that we forgot. I think we mentioned it like 2 weeks ago, but the Tyson Fury fight. Down goes Fury, huh?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't watch it. He lost, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he lost. That's breaking news.
Breaking news. If you didn't know already, it's all over the internet. Okay.
Well, he lost. But I seen a lot of people talking about they wouldn't have been mad if it was a draw.
Just from what I watched, highlight-wise.
I seen him get beat the fuck up one round, though.
Shout out to Instagram and all that, show you everything, just about the whole fight and shit. Mm-hmm. But one round is everything, though. If you almost killed this nigga, and if you'd have had 20 more seconds, ref probably would have caught a fight.
I do not know how the hell he stayed up. He was falling for like 3 minutes. To
keep it 1,000. If that wasn't Tyson Fury, they'd have called that shit.
Oh yeah.
Cause just like you was just saying, like this nigga was
he was falling the whole time.
It wasn't the motherfucking ropes.
He just 6'10". So.
Word. It was just like if he was dodging a little bit, but he getting his ass wobbly and shit. If that wasn't Tyson Fury, ref be quick to jump, saving niggas and shit. They'd have got the nigga out of there. But I swear they fought. I don't know, for some reason and shit like that, or he fought Joshua or some shit.
Nah, Usyk fight everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but I swear he
fought Joshua twice.
Did he fight Joshua? He lost, right? Some shit, right?
I think so.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Once too.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to check that out afterwards. But yeah, like I said, when I saw the matchup, I knew the cat could fight, but like I said, I swear he lost one, whatever.
His name been around for a little minute.
Yeah, he been making his name. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He made his name or whatever, but it just take one round. Like I said, if you got an even matchup. When I was watching it, like, on the scorecard joint, because it came on like 6:30. Like, when it should be overseas and shit, it should be coming on at a weird time. So I was like, oh, shit, the fight's on. And I was looking. I was at Chuck E. Cheese with my son and shit. Shout out to Nick's kids and shit, birthday. Went to Chuck E. Cheese and shit. And I was looking. All right. And you know how when you looking at certain shit, they got who's winning the fight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When they had Fury. Then they had Cat winning it a little bit. Then they had Fury for a couple rounds to that round. And after that,
it was
basically the dude they showed like the dude was like, you know what I mean, 8-1 type of thing. Like he winning, like, you know what I'm saying, like out of possibilities of winning the fight and shit like that. So yeah, after that one round, it was over. All you need is an 8-10 round. It's over. Especially if you going back and forth with somebody, boxing.
That's interesting too, because sometimes I see that on the basketball games when I'm looking at the box score, and it'd be like the winning probability.
Exactly.
And sometimes the team be down like 4, but they win probability still at 6 or something.
Exactly. They was probably the favorite coming in the game. Yeah, that's what most of it be. They the favorite coming in the game. They expecting. When you get closer to the end, then it might change a little bit. But like I said, with his. It was basically close to the end because that happened in like the ninth round. You know what I'm saying? Where he beat up Fury that round. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, overall, like I said, Fury got the rematch. So
did you notice that Speaking of Tyson, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul keep getting weirder and weirder.
In which way?
I ain't gonna go all the way in it, but
Other than that way, yeah. Other than that way,
you saw the one I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Tyson, crazy motherfucker anyway.
Yeah.
Tyson different. That's no bit. It's been bits a bit about it. That nigga just different. But that's Tyson though. He say weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah, I mean
right.
I don't know. That was weird.
That's definitely a pause moment for sure.
Super pause. But I don't know, man. I don't because even the announcer. Mm-hmm. I mean, not an announcer. It was somebody asking questions, and he asked Jake. He was like, "Yo, when you gonna fight a real fight though? Like, we want not one of these gimmick shits." Mm-hmm. And it was like, "Oh, did you call Mike Tyson a gimmick?" Mike Tyson like. That was like his cue to act crazy type shit because it was terrible. Like, what you call me? What you call me?
Yeah. Mike do terrible acting. Man. Yeah. Acting is just
terrible.
Terrible. Mike Tyson acting.
But I wouldn't fight him still. It still is. I told you, like, it's people viewing it as a gimmick, man. Even though he still might get his ass whooped because you always gotta look back to one actual fighter that boxer. What, Indiana won?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Now I'm just looking because I was planning, like I said, that fight out, but that's Lisa Ray Quinceañera day. So that's that.
The Tyson one, Jake Paul.
I still can get it. People come at the crib, but it ain't how I wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do it kind of dope. Right. Still probably can happen. We'll see. But yeah. Like I said, that just in general, like you said, as it keep going, it just get weirder. Like even the odds, like how you got Jake Paul winning? Get the fuck out of here.
I don't think as many people is interested as they think.
They think more people are interested than not really not.
I think a lot less people are interested.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that's why they're trying to sell it more.
It's like, yo, they've been trying to sell it for a long time already.
That's where they fucking up at.
It's still mad time left.
That's where they fucking up at. Like once you give certain shit, especially when it seems like it's a gimmick. If it was a real fight, like a Tank fight and fucking Shakur, then okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Even Ryan Garcia and Haney was getting kind of like, because Ryan Garcia he's still acting weird out in these streets. But
not weird as fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, when you got too much anticipation for something. Something like this that now it's considered a fight, but we know it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a gimmick wise or whatever. But, yeah. Longer ago to where they get, hopefully they just let the shit just cool off like a little bit and have people almost forget about it a little bit, right? And then 2 weeks before, just turn that motherfucker up. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it said July 20th, so, like, right after the 4th of July, just get crazy.
Big ass firework with the promo.
Like literally, right? Exactly. Literally like that type of shit.
The drone show.
And just get it popping after that for sure. You know what I mean? And you'll see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yo, episode 210, right?
210.
That's all you have for today, right?
Sports wise, yeah.
What else you have?
Sports wise.
Oh, we got I don't know. Do you want to address that?
Well, shit, when you got evidence and you see something, it definitely makes stuff worse.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Ray Rice is another one of them.
Elevators.
Even what was the cat from Kansas City? Was it Hunt? Kareem Hunt. Remember? Yeah,
Elevator too, right?
Close to the elevator, yeah. He just kind of just.
It was like
get
a
off me,
of
like
both.
Yeah, like kind of just get off me. It wasn't even no like Ray Rice or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got Sean Puffy Combs, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? What was your first reaction when you saw it though?
Damn, like it's real. Like let's be real though, because it's a lot of people. I guess I don't want to say a lot of people because the mainstream people they coming out like even CNN, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cameron and shit. They asking about all this, like,
right.
But we ain't go since the beginning when it first came out before the settlement. Like 85% of the people didn't say, "Hey, yeah, that shit true."
Right.
Now they acting like nobody thought it was true. Like we been knew the fuck. We been knew she was telling the truth. We wondering why nobody been acting on shit if it's been that egregious. You know what I'm saying? And now when I seen the video, that's when I said, "Oh, it's real." Like they not playing. That's literally all I thought. Like they not playing with them.
Yeah, my shit was like, like I said, it was like damn. And then I sat back and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why obviously he handled that shit quick with Cassie because he knew. He already knew.
Yep, he knew what she was gonna go to, maybe.
Just go to, and he knew what he did. Like when you wrong,
overall,
when you wrong, nigga, I was wrong. Before anything like this get out or whatever like that. Let me settle this or whatever like that. So me just thinking on that, it's like, then I thought who put it out and shit like that. I'm like, Sherry got hurt. Like we knew and didn't know what happened to her in general, you know what I'm saying? Now the video of this show, like, goddamn. You know what I mean? It was already talking, you know what I mean, about, him putting hands on women, like even on his ex, you know what I mean, baby moms and stuff like that, with Kim Porter and all that, you know what I mean? Like
that's the big speculation.
Yeah. Just with him putting, all that and just being just who the personality that and the person that he became basically throughout the years.
But even that video that came out, that just recently came out, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's connected to the video that been out when Cassie was in the blanket and he was like, "Oh, what you got to say now?" And I think he put that video out.
Yeah,
I think he posted that video and people all like, "Oh, they playing, that's how they play around. He could have been doing this or he could have been doing that." Like now, I think that's supposed to be like the same day or something. Like,
right.
And it's like, but like, so people so naive, so like.
People are naive to the certain extent that it's like even one person that said something or whatever, it was like, oh, she was taking some money and jewelry or whatever like that. But nigga, this obviously wasn't the first time. When you see something like that ain't the first time, bro. That's, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, her by handling the lawsuit and all that, I was already like, no, all right, he did all that. The hands on and everything else. Definitely was true, but like you said, once you get that video,
but it's like what
the fuck?
Every interview you seen though, the people asking about what you heard about Diddy, and everybody they asked was like, "Oh, Diddy wildin', Diddy be doing shit, Diddy did this, Diddy did that, we knew this shit since the '80s or so, since the '90s, you know." So we. But
that's the sad fact and the truth of people just not speaking up. People just be like, that's their business, because shit.
It's
reality.
That's tough because
it's reality.
Yeah, because that's tough because in reality it is.
You know what I'm saying? Happen to your neighbors. You be like,
you'll never know.
You know what? That's their business. Because guess what? I jump into it, especially me personally, just as a man. Me jumping into anybody's business, especially a male and female, certain situations, and we had stuff, you know what I'm saying, around me. I'm like, the man inside me wants to say something, and I did say stuff, but far as like about to fight niggas and shit like that, like, no, I'm not gonna do that, because then I'm gonna jump out the window and then this person is gonna be back with this person next week. And then it's gonna be mad awkward when we have functions or whatever. Now, you know what I'm saying? Just know that the shit ain't cool. That's the shit that I said to niggas or whatever. Like, your shit ain't cool, you know what I mean? Kids, whatever, like, you gotta relax, you know what I'm saying? But the inside of me wanna punch niggas in the face, we fight, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't waste that energy for that person to be with that person next day, nigga, next hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is stupid. And like I said, it goes on everywhere, you know what I mean? And people, like you said, been talking about it or been seeing it, but it's like, it's just, that's dumb. That's their problem, type, sort of thing.
And he
don't want to step into it.
And he definitely in some undisclosed location.
Yeah. And also, this ain't good. To me, personally, this is like, this is just a breadcrumb. This is just a breadcrumb. I mean, it's a big ass breadcrumb. Don't get it twisted. But once they raid your house, they got everything.
And then
everything. That was his video.
You talking about once the cookie crumbles, right?
That's his video.
Because Not even like now they got a chick suing him 03 talking about
he been had lawsuits and shit like that. So everybody gonna come out the woodwork. Even DJ Academics got some shit coming on.
Yeah, but it's about to go crazy though with Diddy though.
No, Diddy's gonna elevate more. And like I said, they raided his house, so that means they got every fucking thing.
And then his son snitched on him.
When he said next door in the rap song, he said next door. He run right house. So that shit.
He said we bought that house. Yeah.
Right. Hey man.
What?
They got that shit out that next house nigga too.
Right.
That's why he can rap about it. Throw you off again. You never know. See up here. But yeah. Like I said, man, video we already know shit happened. But video definitely put shit times 1,000, man. And like you said, man, as a man, don't put your hands on the female. Once you get to that stage, man, walk away. Once you get to that stage, walk away.
Nah, for real.
For real.
Definitely. Like
walk away.
To be real though, like I don't know, maybe I've never been in the circumstance. Cause maybe it's some wild bitches out there. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language.
No, it get to listen, man.
But
as a person,
I just don't feel like it should ever get to that point though.
As a man I'm saying I just as a man that's been into long relationships, it don't have to be nothing too crazy. It's just, when you just have arguments with people. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get to that stage, like you just get so frustrated and so mad that you think something. You know what I'm saying? I punch wall. You know what I'm saying? Getting mad, frustrated. I know I wasn't gonna punch her, nigga. I'll punch the wall. You know what I mean? Type shit. But you just get so mad and shit like that, and it's like you arguing with somebody that you know. Same shit. One of your homies, one of your friends, one of your brothers, sisters, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you just. But once you, like you said, you get to that point, you got it. Hit the wall. Like, all right, you know what? Let me go relax over here in this other room, or you know what I'm saying? Or if I was drunk or something, or some other shit, like you even get to a certain type of stage to push, like nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? So don't put your hands on women's, gentlemen, and also women's. It's always a reaction.
Relax.
It's always a reaction for a reaction. Well, how they say it in the saying?
It's always a reaction for every reaction.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you go punch on a nigga a couple times and shit like that.
Relax.
How much a nigga gonna tell you to relax. So they gonna tell you to relax, might push you down, might like chill, relax. Keep punching nigga and then we punch you, then what's gonna happen?
Relax.
So both ways you gotta relax.
Relaxing is not a bad thing. Like it's not a curse word.
Right.
You tell a girl relax, it's like, who was you talking to like that? It's like, what? I'm just saying to calm down. I am calm.
Like I said, once you get listen, man. Once you get into like a physical,
I be like, yo, I love you.
Right. Once you get to like I said, a physical, you know what I'm saying, physical dynamic with a female like that, man, it's time to leave. Some people love it. Some people be in it all
toxic.
Yeah, some people like that toxicity. Not me.
They love it.
Not me. I'm good. That's why I love my wife. That's why I married my wife. Shit, we laughed. Remember a couple years, well, I don't know, years or whatever, but she was like, shit, we don't even fucking argue shit. Like what? Like, yeah, I'm a lot less conversational person in general. Like, if shit ain't that serious, I'm cool. Like, I'm laid back in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to argue about some shit.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, like, and sometimes that will get people mad at me. You know what I'm saying? You might take something like, nigga, you, like, okay, whatever, you got it. Like, it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? To get them even more mad. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Like I said, me and my wife, we won't argue for shit. Now we argue about some kid shit or about cleaning up. You know what I mean? Simple shit. That's why, that's why I'm happy. Like, all the other shit, for the birds, literally.
Word.
But, like I said, episode 210. Man, we here, man, on PhamTV on YouTube, man. Follow me at Pham Podcast on IG and X. Follow Honey Dre, them same platforms on Facebook. PhamTV 15 on Instagram and Facebook as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Pham 15 with the 15, though. PhamTV 15. Definitely like, subscribe, press that notification button, you know what I mean? Boom. Let you know when we got a new content. Like I said, it's a page. It's a vibe. A little bit of everything, man.
A little bit of everything.
You know what I mean? Like some sancocho, man.
To hurt, whatever that is.
You know what sancocho is?
It's soup, right?
Yeah, sancocho. It's a little bit of everything, man. You know what I mean? A little bit of this, a little that. But it tastes good as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
When the last time you had some?
Not really.
Nah?
You ain't ramen noodles.
You ain't a soup fan?
Not
like
really.
That?
Not really.
Well, I say your dad just made something like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I had it before, but not like the traditional type joint.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't looking for no boiled chicken with the
Yeah,
skin on it. You know what I'm saying?
no chicken on
if
there.
you put some chicken breast, you know what I'm saying, in there, I might
Sometimes
fuck
it be
with
chicken, but it'd be
that's what
shredded
I'm
chicken.
saying.
It'd be,
Yeah.
like I said, you put a motherfucking potato in there, and you had the noodles in there. Sometimes you got the rice in there. You know what I'm saying? Tasty.
Yeah.
Tasty. But this is the Fan Perspective Podcast, man.
You already know. It's your boy Hetty Drake.
It's John.
And this is
The Fan Perspective.
And we out. You heard?
Peace. Peace and love, people. Peace and love, people.